Right. I have got the heating on. Yay! Right. So I have switched from, or started the switch from Ecotricity to Scottish Power or something like that. Just used U-switch and chose the cheapest option. No real reason, apart from it seems a bit silly paying more than you have to. Been with them for long enough now. Just thought, heard an article on the radio about no one really bothered switching, so decided to switch. Save about 300 quid a year. So yeah, it's a bit of an update, but there is no trigger reason for it, really. I suppose in the back of my mind, I was with them because of the free charging that they offered, but I haven't used a Rapid now for months. So as I'm not using their network anymore, because I just charge at home, and everything I'm doing now all fits in with just charging from home, and that's gone on for months. So yeah, there is kind of no point. I don't use their network anymore. I might use it occasionally, and if I do, then I'll just pay the 6 quid to charge. So yeah, well, there we go. And eagle-eyed viewers will see that in front of me is a Nissan Leaf, which I am following, if you can actually see it still. But I am following one. It's turning right. And up ahead of me, not directly ahead because that's a Mini, but there is a Tesla Model S. Well, I never. That's 2 nights on the trot. By the way, the importance of that is I'm literally just leaving work in a rural surrounding, travelling a few miles to home, and the second night in a row being behind or near electric car. 100% electric car, should I say.
Brake pedal and accelerator together.
Head back, Ruby.
Right, and no, I can't get to engage. We'll just try it. Right, 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Almost hit myself in the face with my phone.
Traction control kicking in.
So that wasn't even with the launch.
No.
Wonder what was up with that then? Didn't want to engage.
No. Traction control were flashing like mad over there, so it was slowing it down really.
I'll try on the way back up. I'll try and film the dash. I smashed the phone into my face. It went boom.
Traction control just flashing all the time.
Oh, there you go. Nice straight. This time I'll brace my arm.
It's uphill as well, so if I braked and then booted it, you go.
Ready, Ruby? Head back, Ruby.
Oh, it's skidding like mad. You can feel
Yes.
it.
Pretty quick though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even then I could hardly hold my arm until the guy was bracing my arm, and it's still like that. Like, oh, 0 degrees. Got the old preheat on, which is all good. What am I at? 45,956 miles now. Getting close to 46,000. Oh, and now it's -3. Woo! To leave work and it's freezing cold. But I've got my preheat on. And the dog's here to warm me up. Can't really see him, it's pitch black. Ooh! -4. But you guessed it, I had the preheat on. You're not cold, are you? Nah. One very clean Nissan Leaf. And then 3 more. 46,000 miles. 46,000 EV miles. Not bad, eh? And no battery loss. So that is pretty impressive, isn't it? That is pretty impressive that 46,000 miles. Lost anything off my battery at all. And you don't really need to plug a dongle into it to work out how well it's doing either. So you can just look. I mean, I get to work, I've said this before, I get to work, even in the winter, I'm getting to work at around about 92% battery, 93, which is what I was getting when I first got it in January 2014. That's what I was getting then. You know, it's still performing like it was originally. I haven't seen, it's not like I can only do 80 miles or something. Well, in winter, we only do 85. Could do since new. It's not like I've lost 10 miles off the range or anything over this time. It's still going strong. Of course, on fuel cars, you do lose efficiency over time, whereas with batteries, I suppose you're bound to. But not far off 50,000. And if it gets to 50,000, which I see no reason why it won't, and still no bar loss, that's pretty incredible, because unless the next 50,000 you see a substantial drop off. It's a pretty amazing reliability, really, and efficiency. So yeah, yet to be seen, no one can say, but I think if I was asked on the outset, once you get to around about 50,000 miles, will you have seen any battery degradation, I probably would have said yeah, probably would have done. And then if you couple that with the fact that I've run this thing out 3 or 4 times, I've rapid charged it 5, 6 times in a row, you know, I've charged it 100% every single time, apart from the first couple of weeks. Otherwise, it gets plugged in, it charges 100%, and that's it. You know, I haven't looked after it particularly well in terms of that battery. I haven't gone out my way to make an effort and calculate a plan where I should only charge to 80% certain days and all this sort of business. Just lobbed it in, charged it up, and just used it as a utility, which is what I see as I love this car, as in it's like, oh, I'm going to really look after this. It's just, it gets me to work, not a stinking dog in it. It does what I want it to do, which is get me to work and back, and journeys in to wherever. So yeah, 46,002 miles now. So it's performing still really well. I say we're in now in the depths of winter. It's currently -2. It was -6 yesterday, and I'm almost at work, and it's 94%. They usually aim in summer 92, 93. So it's pretty amazing, really. I won't have it long enough to get to 100,000. Come this January. That's only 12 months remaining, and even then I might get another car prior to that being up. So with 6 to 3 months left on the lease, I'll be certainly looking to get another one, however that works out, whether it's a lease or I purchase it. So yeah, because I want to try and keep that. I don't want to be paying, go completely crazy on it, get charged loads and loads of money if I don't have to. Yeah, so all is well, and everything's still working fine. Heating all comes on, the app's much more reliable than it ever used to be. I haven't had it time out since. So last winter was when I was really using it, and it didn't work very well at all. This winter, it's I'm logging in, preheating, no problem. I mean, it could be faster, I suppose, but it is actually working. At least when you wait for that thing going round and round and round, say load it, you know it's actually going to load. Yeah, and I just preheated the last 3 or 4 days in a row with no issues at all, and that's morning and evening. So yeah, it's all good at the moment.